silver after a good breakout run, after taking the support here right from $55 zone. We had seen a good, but last week it has shown little exhaustion here, but this is not yet a sign of a reversal here. Yes, it is closed in green, though we had seen a good resistance coming up here, but it is still not yet breached the support levels here on the downside. Now what does this mean for silver? Are we looking forward to a further rally here in silver prices? Are we looking forward to a move towards 70, 72, or in fact higher zone, or the highs are done and wait for a reversal and a drop again? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading silver in the coming week? We're going to analyze the charts. Yes, we are the ones who had mentioned this point itself, that stick to sells. We are going to see silver towards $60 levels, towards $50 levels. You can pull any of my updates here or here with the beginning of the war itself. When everyone was with the buys, we were the ones with the sells here, and now here also you can pull any of the update for the last few weeks. You'll find we have mentioned very clearly that the supports are here. We might see a bounce back. So this is the beauty of technicals, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, because this is not just the weekly update which we share, we also give you the targets on a daily basis, twice a day updates. First with the Asia and Europe session, next before the US session, such that you can profit trading across geographies. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube and get the access to our members exclusive update, friends. With that, let's start. Towards the end of the update, I'll be sharing the trading levels, so watch till the end. So first, let's have a look at the weekly charts itself. The rise here, then a sharper fall, a retracement, then lower lows, retracement, lower highs, then lower lows. Now, is it a possibility that we are going to see a retracement towards lower? By lower highs, I mean a move towards 85 or in fact $90 levels. Again, that is what we are going to analyze here. Now, many a times earlier, I have shared this, that till $96, $98 zone is not taken in silver in the near term to mid term or the long term also. I will say stick to sells in silver till $96, $98 levels are not taken. Remember, we are right now at 65. 96 to 98 from 65 is almost a 50% appreciation. And hence, I'll say, in fact, even if you see it at those levels, this is still going to be sell on rise, but that is a long-term strategy. When you talk about the short-term strategy, now this is evident that there is a possibility that it would like to move towards the channel highs here. There is a possibility to it. Moving averages, which is converged but not yet crossed over, these are still in green. And now see what has happened last week. You can see 20 weeks averages offered it a good resistance here, and the price is also now trading above 5 weeks average level. So this is a good sign that there is bullishness. Thing here is the price has to stay above 67.2 and 68.6. Now once silver prices stays above 67.2, 68.6 zone, we are possibly aiming towards 72.4 as the next possible target here. I will give you all the levels towards the end, but for now just writing it down for you all so that you can have an understanding. Notice the way it is traded. So this is the second wave which is continuing, which suggests that 72.5 and 72.4, 72.6, and then I'll say 75, 76 zone. These are going to remain the next key resistances, which are achievable as well, which are going to offer it a good resistance as well before it moves towards the next milestone at 80. Now also notice that the last week what it has done, it has delivered higher lows, higher highs. So in the coming week, first it has to stay below the 50 weeks average, which is right now sitting close to 63.5, 63 zone. So first it has to stay below 63.5 and 63, and then the most important one is at 62. If and only if you see silver, because see what it can do, hit the highs and then reverse. If it is trying to close some of the longs here, what it will try to do, it can try to stay bearish, move towards the lows before it bounces back up again, because see already it has seen a good run. It can try to do like, but this also it suggests that at least till towards 62 and then 60, till towards $60 levels are not taken in silver, we are not going to stay bearish, and this is going to be treated as bullish only, where we can say that silver prices will turn bearish once it stays below 56 and 55 zone. Then definitely the near term move, the targets towards $48 levels will come into picture. Yes, we still have these targets, though for now I'll keep them reserved. These targets are going to be there in the maybe now long term, but for now, if at all it reverses here and trades below 56-55 zone, I think 48 should not be too far. But for now, I am reserving this super trend here is still on sell, and that is what we are saying in the long term, we are still with the sell. But when you talk about the near terms, what I am seeing here is drop and the possibility of a move like this where the prices will move towards 80. Then in the near, see, all of these drawings I am drawing for you, and you can check this happening when in the next few months, maybe 6 months or 1 year down the lane, you will see this happening. You will definitely recall that this was drawn, and I'll share the screenshot as well. Look at the stochastic here, right from the oversold zone. This is showing an up move, which is a supportive sign here that we might see little bullishness here. Again, one of the points here is the MACD. Now, at this point, when everyone in the world was saying that silver is going to go towards the moon, in fact, you can pull out any of our video at this point of time. You will find we were with sells here also, here also. I have mentioned these are dangerous levels. These are dangerous levels, and the pullback is going to be sharp. The targets are towards $60 or $50 levels, and we are done with it. Now, since it has seen a huge fall and too much of divergence without showing any signs of convergence here, now this is the time for silver to turn little bullish for the next few weeks or months, where it would like to move towards the next lower highs before dropping again. So this one possibility I am looking at, and the next week and the next few weeks are going to be the stepping stone towards this direction. Though again, I'll say for the long term, I'll still not say $120 levels are going to remain a dream. That is what it appears as far as my opinion is concerned. RSI is rising, which is also a healthier sign for the buyers. Now, look at the daily. What has happened on the daily chart? See the support it has created here. And since then, now the moving averages, which is stayed bearish for a while, now trying to converge, which is a healthier sign for the bulls. This is how it is trading. This is how it is running this. Rise, retracement, rise, and it can possibly retrace on the daily chart. So on the daily charts, it appears that the next couple of sessions we might see slight bearishness, but I will not treat this as a reversal as long as 62 and $60 zone is not taken. Now this zone is going to remain the key support zone if at all silver starts to retrace here. Now why it is so? Look at the resistance it has got on the upside. Tremendous resistance. 3 to 4 attempts by silver to stay above 66. Failing to close above this, we have seen a little pullback. But at the same time, not to forget the support it has got here at 63.6, 63.2 zone. Very good support. 62, 61.8, very good support. All of these are going to remain key support levels. What we are seeing is here is rise retracement. So rise and a little retracement is possible before it shows us the next breakout move. And for this breakout move, the inflation data next week might be the driving factor. And then what will be the targets here? We can expect 70, we can expect 72.6, 75, 76 as well. Very soon, if not in the coming week. Stochastic here is at the top, trying to cool down a bit, but this is not yet confirming a complete reversal. Look at the MACD. What has happened with the MACD? See, right at the lows, this is crossed over for a buy. And now this has come down towards the same point from where we had seen ideally a reversal. But do not forget this run here. So again, a little convergence here does not mean a bearish reversal. It can again bounce back and rise. So it appears that long term, yes, I will not say that silver is going to move towards 120. Those who have taken the targets for the future, $100, $200, $300, whatsoever targets are flourishing that time, I am not still in the favor of those levels. However, for the near term, there is a possibility of a little further retracement on the upside. 80, 85, quite likely there, but let's wait. RSI is sitting at the top. Look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour charts, rise, retracement, rise, retracement. This is how it is trading. Now, again, this is the one which it may try to achieve. Even if it is bullish, it can try to come down to this point, and that is why I say till 62 and 60 is not taken, do not treat silver as bearish. What will happen? It can bounce back. Now on the upside, in the coming week, if you see silver price is staying above 65.2, 66 and then 67.2, again a move beyond 67.2, you have to just stay bullish for 68, 69.3, 70, or in fact higher levels. Yes, the stochastic here is also rising. Look at the MACD on the 4 hour chart. This was after a good rise, it is crossed over for a sell, but this is possible that it can reverse again. Right now, this is on the sell side. RSI is comfortable, and that is why I say possibly till the inflation data it can try to stay bearish, and with the inflation data change the course and rally again. This possibility you cannot deny, and that is why I say even if it tries to drop, at least till towards 62 or $60 are not taken, do not treat this as bearish. Very, very clear. Now the most important chart, the monthly chart. I will not say the most important, but yes, a very critical chart, because now look at the charts here. See, it is stayed sideways, then it is greater rally has achieved, then again retracement, stayed sideways for almost 10 years or so, and then this rally has achieved here. So look at the formation which silver is shown this time. Again, this is an exponential rise. See this rise, then see how many years from 2012 till towards 2022 we had seen a sideways move, and now this is an exponential rise which is shown. So since this rise, it is retraced almost, and it is erased almost 50% of the gains. The most important point here is the support it has taken from the 20 months average, which is still a very, very healthy sign for the bulls here. 20 months average, it has taken the support. This is rising, this is reversing. Again, you can say that silver prices have possibly seen the lows and can stay in this retracement journey for a while now. What it is trying to do, see, after a good rise or retracement, it can possibly move like this, where the highs here at 85, or in fact 90.92, or in fact 96.98 also. I will say till 96.98, this is not yet a bullish reversal. Remember this fact. Yes, the super trend is still on sales, though the moving averages are trading with tremendous divergence and are staying strongly bullish. Stochastic, when you talk about, yes, after hitting the oversold zone, it is possible that the next few months silver might stay or stick to this retracement cycle. Historically, whenever it gets into an overbought zone or oversold zone, it tries to correct the course here, and that is what is happening. But only point here is the MACD. Look at the MACD, tremendous divergence. It has just crossed over. Now this crossover is coming from an extremely alarming level here. Yes, and from here I do not see that it is going to rise further. These highs which it is seen, I do not see that these highs are going to be breached here, which means that every rise is an opportunity. So long term, at least you should not hold the buys. Long term means 2 to 3 years down the lane. Those who are forecasting $200 levels, $300 levels, for them, and those who are following those biases, for them I am saying you should not go with that. Now, and I'm still sticking to it. I'll share further analysis and trading levels, but before that, if you're also willing to learn this art of trading, friends, be a part of my next mentorship batch starting soon. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Also, those who are just willing to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for queries. Also, very important for you to have a trusted partner and a recommended broker which offers you a swap-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, where you know that there is no price manipulation, no stop loss hunting, and you can trade from anywhere in the globe, any instrument in the globe as well. You can join the recommended broker. The link is there in the channel and video description. Now look at the RSI. Right from the overbought levels, it has cooled down to a comfortable zone. Now trying to recover a little, and it can continue with this. There is no worry. That's only point here in the monthly charts is the MACD. So considering this, now what you should see, buying entries now is at around 65.1 levels. You can initiate a buy. I will say 65.55, 66, 67.2, 68, 69.3 and 70. Once it stays beyond 70, 72.4, 75, 76, and if this is taken, then 80 should be there very soon. If not in the coming week, beyond 80, we are looking at 84 and higher levels. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 63.8 levels, below which you can expect it to move towards 63.2. Below this, I will expect it to move towards 62.4, then 61.6, and then 61, then 60 levels. So still 60, 61, or in fact 62 levels. Do not treat this as bearish. Yes, if it moves toward these levels, there is a possibility of a bounce back in the near future. But once it trades below 60, I think we might see a good fall, which might take it towards 59.3, 58, 56, or in fact 55. And this time, if you see silver staying below 55, stay short for 50, 48 levels very soon. So this is not going to happen anyways in the coming week. So you have to be trading with caution. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. And a happy weekend. Enjoy your trading journey. Do join the signals channel and the mentorship batch. Thank you.